KEVIN BELINGON!
KEVIN BELINGON, the man on a mission, and to boot with the most amazing mullet I've ever seen. Does it give him superhuman power? Who knows? It may very well, because he has been on an absolute tear. The thing I love about Kevin is his all-out aggression. There is never a boring match when KEVIN BELINGON is in the cage. It is pull out all the stops, it is caution to the wind from the opening bell to the closing, and usually his contests don't go that far. Usually KEVIN BELINGON finishes people.
KEVIN BELINGON is something truly fascinating to watch. He hit Reese McLaren so hard that he knocked him into the flyweight division. He is a tremendous striker, and he's surrounded by so much talent out there at Team Lakay. Man, he's got Edward Foliang, he's got Honorio Benario. The list goes on and on. He's got so much high-level trained talent out there. He gets better and better every single time. And now he's going up against Andrew Leone, the black belt from Bali. This is going to be a good matchup because we have two complete stylistic differences. We've got the striking of KEVIN BELINGON going up against the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu of Andrew Leone. This is going to be a clash that you don't want to miss.
One championship, Heroes of Honor, in front of a sellout crowd inside the mighty Ball Advisory Arena. It's brought to you by Caltex Heavily.
Ready?
Ready? Two! Leone bounds out of his corner, as does Bellinger. This massive raucous crowd behind Bellinger. He's got power. He's got dynamite in his hands. The Filipino, and he sprawls out early. Bellinger looks to get on top of the wrestler. Leone wants to put Bellinger on his back. This one's gone crazy early. This one's awesome already. Uppercut from Bellinger. Oh, body shot from Bellinger. Big hands from Bellinger. Leone backs up. Bellingham's exploded, a house on fire. The ticking time bomb's exploded.
Woo. That was a fast start. You can see Leone did the right thing. He tried to initiate the strike, but went in for the takedown. But Bellinger got a great stoppage there. Was able to stop the repeated takedown attempts as this crowd lights up.
Spinning back elbow there from Leone.
And Kevin actually attempted the takedown right there as they get into the pummel. Good hand fighting there from Bellinger.
Good knees to the body from KEVIN BELINGON. He looks to take Leone down. Can he put the wrestler on his back? Yes, he can! Yes, he can!
That's a shock right there, if I've ever seen one. Good takedown.
Position for KEVIN BELINGON. He tries to posture up now. Leone's going to work off his back.
Confidence has got to be sky high right now as Team Lakay's very own KEVIN BELINGON takes down the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt and starts dropping the elbows.
Elbows from Bellinger. A knee to the head. Leone's going to get out of this position. Elbows again. And he's cutting. He's cut Leone. Leone in trouble. Bellinger unloading on him. This is punishment. This is power from the Filipino. Another cracking knee. Inflicting damage on Leone. A hapless Leone. And still a half-guard position for Bellinger.
Now he's trying to attack that far side arm. Look for Leone to try to swim under the underhook there, but he's overhooked now. He's trying to pull him down. Looks like Kevin's going to try to keep softening him up with those elbows. Leone's opened up.
Slicing and dicing with the elbows, KEVIN BELINGON. A shot to the body. I can't hear myself thinking in here. This place is crazy. This is awesome. Bellinger slings the legs, and Olivier Cost says to break. They are having a meltdown here in Manila. Take a moment to wipe the canvas, wipe off Bellinger, wipe off Leone. Just crazy scenes. Here come the chants again. Listen to this. It's like a soccer crowd in here for KEVIN BELINGON. has unleashed that in the opener. Those hands of Bellingon are something else. Pure granite, pure dynamite to the Filipino.
I thought it was the right hand of Kevin Belingong, but you say it's the mullet.
Have a look at the elbow here.
Oh, there's the knee, follows it up right into an elbow. That's what opened him up right there. You can immediately see Leone checking his brow to make sure his scalp is still there.
Olivier Costa's looking over Leone. Bellingong's ready to go. A tremendous start to this contest from Kevin Belingong. All aggression, all power coupled with technique. What does Leone do from here? He gives a thumbs up to Bellingon, says, yep, you got me, but he's not waving a white flag, Andrew Leone. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve, Leone. And what happens if Leone puts Bellingon on his back?
Doing the right thing, getting on his horse, starts moving around. Let's him start punching, maybe punching into a takedown. 1-2, slide under.
Chad from Bellingon doesn't want to overextend, doesn't want to rush in here and leave himself open for any sort of takedown or any sort of counter. Impatient, wise Kevin Bellingon at the moment.
Nice little 1-2 from Leone. Kevin's pushing forward, very patient, not rushing anything.
Overhand right from Bellingon.
Rushed into a right hand right there, though.
Leone circling, wants to look for a takedown, for an opportunity to shoot in on Bellingon. Double leg, single leg, body clinch, doesn't matter. Leone hands up high. Fakes low, clinches up, and Bellingon takedown, puts Leone on his back for a second time.
Wow. Fueled by the power of the mullet and 20,000 Filipinos. Kevin Belingong does the impossible and puts the BJJ black belt, the wrestler, on his back and drops the ground and pound.
And here come those car batteries of hands of Kevin Bellingon. Massive meat hooks on Bellingon, doing the damage on Leone. Leone controlling the Filipino's posture. Doesn't want him rising up and landing the heavy salvos. What aggression from Kevin Bellingon. Close guard from Leone. He'll go back to his corner, the American, and receive some much-needed instruction. What will the team from Bali say to Andrew Leone? What will Team Lakay be saying to Kevin Bellingon?
Well, the first thing the team from Bali's got to do is stop that bleeding. Once that's taken care of, they need to initiate the ability to put some hands on Kevin, slow Kevin down. Leone needs to get on top. He had his moment here, but look, check out the hips of Kevin Bellingon. Beautiful little overhook wizard throw there, but then he started dropping the elbows, and then here comes the knees. Elbow, and then, yep, there's one. That did some damage there, but the elbow was what opened up Leone. That's what caused that little gash. But then he kept softening him up and kept going to work on it. Great round for Kevin, the silencer, Bellingon.
There was nothing silent about Bellingon in that first round and about this sellout crowd in Manila. Packed to the rafters. They turned away so many people at the door tonight. Just couldn't fit them in. It's the hottest ticket in the martial arts world. Leone saying something to some of the crowd ringside here. If he's trying to get into Bellingon's head a little. Touch clocks, second round set for 3. Scored as an overall contest, but no doubt it's one that Bellingon is clearly leading at the moment. What happens? That sense of intrigue if Leone can put Bellingon on his back. Hasn't happened yet. Bellingon scoring 2 takedowns in the opening round, or 2 times putting Leone on his back. Leone circling counterclockwise.
That's good. He's got to stay away from circling to that wrong side. If he keeps circling right, keeps moving to Bellingong's left side, that's going to avoid that big right hand.
Bellingon pivoting, center ring, doesn't want to give it up here. Again, Bellingon like a ticking time bomb. Could explode at any moment. Oh, turning back kick drops him! Turning back kick drops him! Turning back kick drops him! Here comes Bellingon! Manila in a meltdown! That was awesome! A turning back kick to the liver, dropped there through Leone. And now the aggression, the ground and pound, the unloading, the assault, the barrage, the good night Irene!
Oh my. Kevin, the silencer, Bellingon has quieted the commentary team. Beautiful display showed by Kevin Bellingon, a beautiful spinning sidekick. And then the punches rained down like a Filipino typhoon as he just started dropping him, and he forced this referee to jump in and save him. Absolutely tremendous victory.
Mitch Chilson, you've been here since the start. I dare say that is one of the most aggressive performances we've seen in one championship history.
I have to agree, Michael. That was beautiful. He was so patient, so calm. Spinning back kick, dropped him.
Let's go to Dominic Lau and make it all official.
To present the medal for this match, we have Mr. Hafiz Nassar, Area Business Manager, Caltex Haviland. And now, your referee, Mr. Olivier Coste, has put a stop to this contest after 1 minute and 27 seconds in the second round. For your winner, by way of referee stoppage due to strikes, KEVIN BELINGON!
Kevin Bellingon sends a message to Bimiano Fernandez, the champion. He sends an aggressive message with a huge exclamation mark. The most impressive, the most dominant, the most ruthless performance of Bellingon's career. Brought the house down completely in Manila. They went into a frenzy. And now, Kevin Bellingon is going to breathe fire with the Dragon.
Kamusta, Manila? What do you think about your boy, Kevin Bellingon?
Absolutely beautiful, Kevin. I gotta say, one question. What do you want next?
Well, first of all, Hagiyo! Well, first of all, I would like to say thank you to the Almighty God for this great victory. And of course, to my family, to my sponsors, to my team, and of course, all of you guys who came here tonight to support this event. I hope you got entertained. And well, Mitch, I'm just waiting for the decision of one. I'll accept whatever they give me.
A true gentleman. Let's show this crowd. The crowd ain't going anywhere. They want to see it again. Let's take a look at the big screen. Look at this. Boom! Knocks him back about 7 feet, and you jump all over him. Beautifully timed. Spinning side kick. I'm losing my air just watching it. And then you jump all over him, unleash the ground and pound. How do you feel, man?
Well, of course, I feel great. I was waiting for that opportunity because this keeps on stepping back. So when I got the opportunity, I take that kick. So there you go. Oh, thank you once again, and next time support us again. And God bless to all. Hagagiyo.
Manila, make some noise!
A sellout crowd in Manila.
Kevin Bellingon!
Deafening for Kevin Bellingon, takes the win and takes the GoDaddy knockout of the night.
Martin Nguyen is a great athlete. He's the 2 division champion. I respect him as an athlete, but I don't fear him.
Kevin is a very explosive fighter. It's all about weathering the storm at the start and, sticking to my game plan.
I am preparing in every aspect when the fight comes in the striking or in the ground.
Everyone's saying that Team Lakay, they lack their ground game. I don't think that. I think they're complete martial artists. Their ground game is just as good as their striking.
Martin Nguyen has a powerful punch. I think that's his strength.
He showed that he's a true martial artist. When you put a martial artist against a martial artist, it's going to be fireworks.
To the Filipino crowd, I'm going to show you a good fight. Martin, see you inside the cage.
Kevin, you're a warrior. Let's show Manila why this bout is going to be one of the best bouts of the year.
Techniques of raw energy, stick in the air. This one for all the beans in the Philippines. It's Martin Nguyen and Kevin Bellingon, the world interim bantamweight title. They'll test each other out early. They'll see what each other has to offer. There's tremendous respect between the two, but both said they would finish each other. Nguyen said he'd choke out Bellingon. Bellingon said, I'll knock him out any round I want to. Both of them carry tremendous power, particularly in their hands.
Martin knows they're very well matched in the striking area, but he believes he's going to have a wrestling advantage, and he wants to show that wrestling in the second, third rounds. So expect him to dance with Kevin and see what Kevin has to offer on the feet, because we've seen this swagger come out of Martin Nguyen where he drops his hands, consistently drifting from left to right, and also changing stances.
That right hand of Bellingon is cocked and ready. Martin testing the distance, flicks out a jab, outside leg kick, second one of the bout so far from Bellingon. Fake again there from Nguyen. Shoots in, bit of a head clutch away in there. Bellingon just checking for any damage. Will be a moment to perhaps have the ringside physician take a look at Bellingon, or maybe just Olivia Cost.
That mullet acts like a pretty good helmet too, Michael. You can see the clash of heads right there as Martin came in. He ducked underneath. Kevin saw it coming in as he threw the right hand, but had the arms in the right spot, ready to defend the takedown. But as Martin came up, he threw a nice little right hand.
Now, referee telling rules and everyone is allowed 5 minutes for recovery and examination. If they're unable to continue, an official decision will be given, but we're okay to go on here. Big tension inside the Mall of Asia Arena. Will we see another Filipino world champion? Or will Martin Nguyen become national three-division champion?
Martin's diving down. He's not really changing levels. He's just bending over, trying to go for that double leg. You got to change levels with your legs. You got to lower your level down to get that takedown effectively.
Bellingon like a ticking time bomb, like a hand grenade. Once he pulls the pin, he explodes on his opponent. Will he pull the pin here in the first round? Controlling center cage, looks for the outside leg, does Martin Nguyen.
Martin continues to chase takedowns like that. Look for Kevin to time a knee.
for Martin to time that devastating right hand. Bellingon edges forward, resets now. The man with the mighty mullet. Ewan dancing, inviting. Outside crescent kick there from Bellingon.
Sidestep.
Left hook from Bellingon. The silencer with the outside leg kick.
You see that wild right hand they threw as they exited? Bellingon does that so beautifully. Right as they're exiting the exchange or the clinch, he unleashes a huge right or left hand.
Fakes the hook off the lead hand as Bellingon. Fakes the right cross as Martin Ewan. Got to be careful not to shoot in sloppily on Bellingon.
Looks like I had my timing wrong with the second and third round. He immediately going after the wrestling. But he's kind of diving in with his head down, not really changing levels properly on the double leg. So kind of going after like a rugby tackle almost on his takedowns.
1 minute left in the first round.
Trying to push him back from center cage. Thought about the right hand. Front kick there from Ewan, more of a punt kick though.
Furious exchanges, especially
chance go up again for Kevin Belingon. Thought about the wushu side kick. End of the first round, we got the challenge. It's World Championship, Reign of Guilt, live from Manila in the Philippines.
look at this. Head hunting, going up top. Look at this, watch the exchange. Immediately, as soon as they exit the clinch, Kevin swings wildly. He's got to be careful on leaving his head up like that, but also Martin's got to be careful not to get caught on something on the way out.
I want that kick down the middle and get ready to drop the leg.
And there is Martin Ewan's wife, Brooke. Great to have her here cage side, supporting her husband as always. And there's Master Fari Soliowski, head coach at Team KMA out of Sydney.
He's into your front kick.
Man, Michael, I've never had a family member compete. I've always had friends, teammates, really close compadres competing in the cage. I can't imagine what it's like to have the father of your children inside the cage competing with everything he's got.
Second round, set for 5. It's a sellout inside the Mall of Asia Arena. It's the main event for the interim bantamweight world title. Australia and Vietnam versus the Philippines. Martin Ewan and Kevin Bellingon. Ewan up on the balls of his feet. Switching stance here.
Kevin has slightly adjusted his stance. His left hand is a little bit higher and a little bit extended normally, so maybe it's to counter that right hand of Martin Nguyen. You can see the nice wide stance of Kevin, which usually sets up that front push kick, and also it sets up the spin.
There's that punt kick again, and a whipping head kick from Martin Ewan. Side kick to the knee, fell short for Kevin Bellingon.
Martin sidesteps very well, especially when he sidesteps into the power side of Bellingon. So you can see him as he's moving away. If Kevin could time it right, he could throw that right hand and catch Martin as he's coming around to the power side.
Let's see if Ewan can find range with the cranium cracker, the headache maker, the overhand right. There's that wushu side kick from Bellingon. A powerful Filipino in the red trunks. Fake there from Ewan. In and out from Martin Ewan.
Haven't seen Bellingon pull the pin yet. Drop down levels momentarily. Fakes little change again.
Caught Martin on the shuffle. Trying to shuffle, and he caught him with that left hand as he spins right there.
It was the turning back kick to the liver. The one that sent Andrew Leone reeling last time out. Jab from Ewan at full extension.
Michael, we've seen so many members of Team Lakay put on the performances of a lifetime. Jay Hay back in Macau against Adriano Moraes. We've seen Fullerton just get better and better. These guys are putting on shows, and this is Kevin's moment to not only capture his first world title, but really to announce to the world that Team Lakay is for real.
Ewan's team believe that the further this one went, the more tired Bellingon would become and the stronger Martin Ewan would grow.
Kevin's never seen those championship rounds, and look, he puts everything he has into these shots, and he's missing a lot of these wild hooks. So that's going to take energy out of him, especially if we see the 4th and 5th round.
Is there any sense of vengeance here? After Martin Ewan knocked out his teammate Edwards Falaia. That was when Ewan captured the He's down here at bantamweight tonight.
That's the 5th takedown that Bellingon stuffed. Martin's got to put together some combinations before threatening the takedown like that. There's that hammer over right hand.
Telegraph that overhand right. Bellingon. Will we see the little man flurry with that incredible power?
So he could throw that right hand, get Bellingon to lift up his hands, and then shoot in for the takedown. Use that weapon as a setup. Get people thinking about it, because you know the entire world knows he wants to throw it. Hide it behind the takedown.
Intensity. 70 seconds left in the second round. Another hook from the Filipino. A cutting side kick to the thigh from Bellingon.
Martin's a little bit too close in distance for that. You can see how quickly he closes the distance as Martin tries to spin as well. Kevin likes to have a little bit more space between his opponents when he throws that spinning attack.
Ewan said he wanted to bring the heat, Mitch. Is he bringing the heat here in Manila tonight so far?
I think he's trying to get a read on Kevin, you know? I've sparred with Kevin. I know he's trying to get a read on what he's doing because he moves so explosively. I mean, he threw a punch, he missed the punch, and it almost knocked me down. He didn't even hit me. It's incredible the speed at which he throws attacks.
Spinning heel kick there from Martin Ewan. Drews back to center ring, does a little shuffle. Pops out the jab, does Bellingon. Final 10 seconds in the round. An intriguing content. It's edge of the seat stuff here in Manila. Side kick negates the overhand right, and there we go to the tag.
It's interesting how Martin anticipates the game to break like that. He kind of acknowledges that, and he leads the way with that. Here it is. Look at the shuffle. Boom! Left hand landed by Kevin. Beautiful left hand as Martin was trying to adjust stances right there. You can see just how Kevin drops his head to protect from that right hand as he's swinging wildly. Interesting second round.
And this is the man that the winner will most likely meet later this year. Viviano Fernandez, the bantamweight world champion, sidelined with a foot injury. Says he'll be competitive again by October.
Again, not on the stool.
Ian may be sending a mental message to Kevin Bellingon, not taking a seat between rounds. A sellout crowd here in Manila. It's the hottest ticket in town. It's one championship.
Round 3.
An interesting second round. Both the first and second rounds were very close.
Both men throwing the heavy leather early on. Ewan fakes a takedown, throws that punt kick.
Like how he did that. He was possibly looking for an overhand to come up with that left hook, but he chose to throw the kick instead.
Fakes a front kick to Bellingon. Nguyen goes to the midsection, goes to the high inside thigh.
Look how Martin's mixing up the weapons. Inside leg kick, front push kick.
Bellingon needs to try and close down the movement of Nguyen. Step across inside thigh kick. Nguyen goes up to the rib cage. Fake slow again does Nguyen.
Both these guys look like they're prepared to go the full 25 minutes. They look just as fresh now as they did in the first couple minutes of the first round.
There has never been a question mark surrounding the fuel tank of any man from Team Lakay at the altitude they train at.
Man, you get up there and you start training and your lungs start to close up on you. It's a very interesting phenomenon to train at elevation like that if you're not used to it. And when these guys are raised in elevation, they don't just go there and train, they were born at that height.
We're talking about Baguio City and the Philippines, the home of Team Lakay, that boasts the likes of Kevin Belingon, Edward Falayan, Danny Kingan, Jay Eustaquio and more. With a bit of a shuffle again here from Nguyen. Want to start to see both of these men committing a lot more here. Bellingon tries to. We can let foot there from Kevin Bellingon. Goes to the body now with the Filipino.
He's having a lot of success inside the close, dirty boxing type exchanges, especially when Nguyen's starting to back up.
Remember, Nguyen said he did not want it to go to the judges tonight. Has in his last two contests against Bibiano Fernandez and against Christian Lee. Lost in his bantamweight title bid to Bibiano Fernandez. Razor thin decision to the Brazilian. Like it there from Bellingon.
Like how Nguyen came up with an uppercut off that failed takedown attempt. He's starting to mix things up a little bit, a shootbox type style.
Adjustment of his trunks there for Bellingon. 2 minutes 20 remaining, third round of 5. Round main event. Terrible trouble with Bellingon. Referee Olivia Coles checks it out, gives the AOK to continue.
We got doctors on hand, but we don't have any tailors to fix situations like that.
It's Manila. There's a lot here that make great suits, Mitch. Sure we can find one. Left hook there from Bellingon. Martin Nguyen. You want to see a little more pepper here from Nguyen.
When you're the champion, you're the most hunted man in the entire organization, especially when you hold titles in multiple divisions. So there's a lot of tape on Martin. People are constantly studying him. You know, from what strategies when it comes to Martin Nguyen, and that's what Team Lakay is best at. So it's not like Martin's not trying to be exciting, not trying to be explosive, but his opponents are just coming more.
And the high kick from Bellingon. You sense that the ticking time bomb may be ready to explode. Bellingon launching the heavy artillery. 1:10 remaining in the third. Martin Nguyen staying patient. A cerebral
uppercut as Martin Nguyen started to close that distance, and now he's putting punches together.
Martin Nguyen double jab.
This is what Kevin wants. He wants to get comfortable with shots. This is what he does best. Martin Nguyen has so many weapons. He's utilized the wrestling. Back Kevin up against the cage, force a takedown. Some scrambling, drain on Kevin a little bit.
We've seen Kevin unleash some power salvos. Have any of them affected the two-division champion though, Mitch?
Doesn't look like it. Kevin's hit Martin with some big shots, and Martin's really not fazed by it. That front push kick, or that kind of that whipping front kick that he's throwing, is very effective. It's cutting through the guard of Bellingon, and it's landing. It's not doing a lot of damage, but it's scoring.
The thing about Martin Nguyen, he's constantly on the move. He's never a stagnant target. Completely different to the last unbeaten. And Bellingon having trouble tonight, closing down the movement of Martin Nguyen. He'll get a chance to recover from
devastating right hand in all of one championship just went a little bit low right there. So that's gotta hurt. Really put people to sleep.
2 seconds left on the clock, so as soon as they recommence, it will be over this round. But Bellingon is allowed 5 minutes for recovery and medical examination.
Now we're getting into the 4th round, and this is typically where we see Martin Nguyen really start to do his best work.
I wonder if they shouldn't get those shorts replaced between rounds for Kevin Bellingon. They may be annoying him, but also the risk of maybe one of Martin's feet, if he kicks him, getting caught in the trunks. There are 2 seconds left in the round, but Bellingon is allowed 5 minutes for recovery. If he is unable to continue, an official decision will be given. So that is the end of the round, and we go to the towns. Okay, Mitch Chilson, let's play coach here for a moment. If you're in the corner of the 2-division champion, Martin Nguyen, what are you telling Martin to do?
Well, let's see what he was doing here in the 3rd round. Boom, landing the overhand right. You know, he's trying to mix up these weapons. I'd like to see him, fake the overhand right and then set up that takedown. Throw the overhand, see how Kevin reacts. Throw the overhand again, but then go for the takedown. Try to put Kevin on his back. Take him out of this round because Kevin is kind of falling into his rhythm and he's landed some big strikes. What do I think Kevin should do? Kevin needs to push the action a little bit. He needs to try to shut down the movement, back Martin up against the cage and let go of some of these big strikes, utilizing that jab and also that leg kick. I'd like to see Kevin start kicking the legs of Martin again to start slowing down some of that movement.
What a night it's been so far here in Manila. Great to see Henzo Gracie flying and one championship on Twitter here in the Philippines. They touch gloves. This, the penultimate round, 4 of 5. Nguyen fakes and feints. He drifts off to his right, staying away from the power hand of Bellingon. Thrust out the jab, does the Aussie. Bellingon fakes. Here in deep water now. Nguyen with an outside thigh kick. Bellingon tried to counter with those heavy hands.
Martin's movement is exceptional. He's evading the counter strikes of Bellingon very well, consistently moving his forward. But if Bellingon starts to close the distance a little bit more, he might be able to connect on some of these shots.
Pump kick there, and a counter left hook from Bellingon. Throws the right down the center corridor. And Martin Nguyen, a little too slick, a little too evasive. Bellingon's got to find a way to close down the angles of Martin Nguyen. Nguyen fakes the right hand. Nguyen can be so frustrating to take on. The distance, the angles, the timing, the evasion of the 2-division champion. Is the distance a problem for Bellingon tonight, Mitch?
I think it's the distance and it's also the reach. When you can't quite reach Martin Nguyen.
Center cage. Fires out the left hook again. Now Nguyen takes center cage. Bellingon fakes the jab. Nguyen shoots in, and Bellingon stuffs the takedown.
The 7th or 8th time Kevin has stopped the takedown of Martin Nguyen. That's going to score as well. Kevin Kevin is able to control and dictate where this match is taking place.
There's the overhand right from Ewan. There's the jab from the Australian. Belingon looking to edge the distance. Closing on Ewan. He swings the body and Ewan gets out of dodge.
Kevin might need to start taking a little bit more risks, start pushing forward with this action, because I don't know how the judges, how are they going to see this? Are they going to see the striking superiority and the movement of Martin Nguyen, or are they going to see the aggression of Kevin Belingon?
Ewan goes to the outside thigh. 1 minute 45 remains of the fourth of 5 rounds. Wicked left hook from Belingon. Hasn't found the target cleanly though.
Just the reach, his arms are just not long enough to touch Nguyen. He's throwing a lot of shots, but they're just not anywhere close to Martin.
Belingon sets the right hand here. Front kick there from Ewan. Ewan's so quick twitch, the way he moves around, snaps out the jab. Fake again from Ewan. Belingon wants to set a power silver. Under a minute remaining in this round. This crowd wants Belingon to pull the trigger. They want him to unload. They're all on the edge of their seats inside the massive Mall of Asia Arena. There's the right hand from Martin Nguyen. And you just get a feeling the hairs on the back of your neck at some stage, Belingon's going to pull out all the stops. Belingon's going to go hell for leather. Final seconds. As Mitch said, it could take one shot to swing the pendulum, to turn the tide. And it looks like we're going to have to wait to the 5th and final round to find it.
There's still like 10 seconds left as we're walking away.
So,
frustration
remaining.
Is that gamesmanship? What do you think that is?
Ewan looking very nervous, playing with the reindeer cage side. The kids are back home in Sydney with her mum. She's a part of the sellout crowd inside the Mall of Asia Arena.
Let's take a look at some of the past action here. Kevin Belingon goes airborne right now as he goes headhunting to entertain the crowd, but then Martin was able to answer back with a beautiful left hook, and then he came right up underneath. I think this is where he sets up the uppercut, but we just missed it. Nice shots overall by both opponents. Michael, tough call. How do you see the first four rounds?
Non-stop, you want to leave it to the judges or what?
This one is close, Mitch. It is still anyone's bout for the taking. We are 5 minutes away from finding out who will become the interim bantamweight world champion. This crowd rallying behind Kevin Belingon. Ewan expected it. Belingon said he'd knock out the Australian.
It's going to come down to who can throw caution to the wind, find that next level, and really start pushing the action.
Overhand right from Belingon. Jab from Ewan. Both men still look fresh as a daisy. Inside thigh kick from Belingon. Jab from the Australian. Drops level, almost takes a knee to the face from Belingon. That was nice timing for the Philippines.
It was, he's timing it correctly. It's like a striking chess match. I mean, everybody, they're trying to take risks. They're trying to... still has that confidence. He's looking for that big shot. Kevin's doing a good job of moving left and right as Martin tries to back him up against the cage.
Ewan trying to close down the movement. Shoots it again. Good defense once more from Kevin Bellingon. The rangefinder from the Filipino. Overhand right from Martin Ewan. Left hook from the Aussie. Goes to the body. Goes to the bread basket. He can't make it Aussie close. Here from Ewan shouting, "Go Martin!" in the background. The high right roundhouse from Bellingon. There's the jab. Overhand right from Bellingon. Wing higher than Mike Cholesterol.
That sidestep, man, is beautifully done. Martin's got great movement in his eyes. That's what makes him so dangerous, is his constant movement. He sees things coming and just slides out of the way.
Ewan jabbing, Ewan faking. Bellingon goes to the body. We've got over 2 minutes remaining. Who will become the interim bantamweight world champion? Jab from Ewan. Jabbing well. Martin Ewan will jab to the pin cushion. Here in the final round. And Bellingon to the inside thigh. Goes down to the body now. Off the lead hand. 90 seconds on the clock. Hunting for the overhand right. There it goes again. Hoping for the headache maker. Swing wildly. They have powerless elbows. They are designed to knock you out. If only they could connect. Uppercut there from Martin Ewan. Ewan shoots it for a double leg. This is the best round of the match so far. Now they're pulling out all the stops. Now they're throwing caution to the wind in Manila. Side kick from Bellingon. Well, looks to cut off the cage. 30 seconds to go. This crowd trying to rally Bellingon home. 15 seconds down.
Pushing forward, trying to cut the angles. Kevin starts to run.
There's no one. Big shot left. Three the man. Ewan thought about the overhand right. Over the contest. A standing ovation. Inside. A goal ovation. Arena in Manila. This one was for all the things in the Philippines, and who will prove triumphant?
Who's taking home the beans in the Philippines? Interesting matchup, Michael. I want to put you on the spot. How'd you see it?
Well, I wonder how this man saw it. The world bantamweight champion Bibiano Fernandez knows that he will probably face the winner of this sometime soon. Will it be that man Kevin Bellingon from Team Lakay in Baguio City? There's the CEO and founder of One Championship, Chatri Sitchatong, to present the gold. Let's go to Dominic Lau.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of battle, we turn now to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges have scored this contest in favor of your winner by unanimous decision. And now, one interim bantamweight world champion, Kevin
It is deafening. It's a the Dragon with the silencer.
Manila, Philippines! And now, the one interim bantamweight world champion, KEVIN Belingon! Kevin, an absolute superb performance. You've done what nobody in the featherweight division could do, nobody in the lightweight division could do, but when it comes to your area, you put on an absolute striking display. How does it feel to capture your world title here in Manila, Philippines?
Of course, I cannot explain this feeling, you know. Maybe I'm the happiest athlete tonight. And I want to say thank you to all the people who gave support, to all the fans who came to support this event, and of course the One Championship, to my team, my coaches and trainers, teammates. Thank you all very much, and to Martin, it's an honor fighting him. He's such a great athlete, and still he's a champion.
You have now made the Philippines one of the most dominant countries in all of One Championship, racking up another world title. Brandon Vera, Jay Eustachio, our current champions. What do you attribute all this success coming from such an amazing country?
Well, I trained hard for this fight just to get this belt, and I'm proud to say that I'm one of the champions here in the Philippines with Jehe, Brandon, and this is a great opportunity given by Juan to me, so I want to thank Juan for this great opportunity.
Well, as you know, this is the interim Bantamweight World Championship. So, we've got to bring over the current Bantamweight World Champion and see what he thinks about Belingon Fernandez 2. And let's run it back. Viviano, what do you think of this man's performance?
I think Belingon did a good job today. And I want to thank everybody, thank Manila for watch the fight. He did a good job today, but I'm the champion. I still the champion.
Kevin, it's time for a rematch. Are you ready? What kind of message do you have for the most dominant champion in One history?
Well, to my friend Viviano, I respect him as a champion, but we're in the same weight class, so I'm on the top contender, so there's no escape in facing my friend. So I hope he recovers fast so that we can make it this year.
Kevin, you're not a contender. You are now a world champion, my friend. Manila, make some noise for your interim bantamweight world champion, Kevin the Silencer Belingon!
Dancing in the streets of Lakay City. They will be celebrating all over the Philippines tonight for their newest world champion, KEVIN Belingong.
He is stunning when it comes to the stand-up.
This bout means everything for me. He's the longest reigning bantamweight champion.
The most dominant champion in One history.
Kung matatalo ko si Viviano, yun yung parang ako yung papalit sa position niya.
I faced a lot of tough guys in my life, and Kev is a tough guy. He's a good athlete. The way he fights is very explosion, power.
Viviano is a black belt in Jiu-Jitsu. I'll put the fight on stand-up. Doon na lang sa striking kasi alam na natin na doon tayo mas lamang.
I can knock you out, I can choke you, and I can finish you. The best thing you have is right hand.
What do I have? Knockout power.
I know you think you can beat me, but I promise it's not gonna be easy. I gonna give you hard time.
This is my time to shine. Viviano, I respect you as a fighter, but I don't fear you.
Get ready for challenge.
Bibiano Fernandez, Kevin Belingon for the Bantamweight Championship of the World. Michael Chiavello, Mitch Chilson with you. Belingon in the red, Fernandez in the black. It may very well be the raw power of Belingon, the finesse and technique of Bibiano Fernandez.
You see Kevin throwing that lead hook. That's how he sets up that spinning kick. He's looking for the spin early. Bibiano testing the leg right there.
We saw the turning back kick to the liver of Andrew Leone. One of the most spectacular kicks we've ever seen. It sent Leone a full 10 feet across the ring on that night. Was the beginning of the end for Leone. And there it is from Belingon. Turning back kick to the liver.
That's one to the body already.
Jab from Belingon, outside thigh kick from Bibiano, looking to drop down for a single leg there, the Brazilian. Belingon saying he received a groin strike, and a moment's break here called by referee Olivier Coste. Certainly the aggressive start though from Kevin Belingon here, Mitch. He's turning early, he's trying to line up the power salvos.
That's what he said. He wanted to attack the body. This is the exchange. Bibiano went low right there as he was attempting the inside leg kick. Yes, he went back up, a flurry of punches. He was looking for the takedown. The takedown wasn't there. It came over the top, but he did tap the groin.
Just a caution there from our referee Olivier Coste. Accidental groin strike, of course, but you hit the groin and the pain receptors kick in, so a moment to recover here for Kevin Belingon, who's already showing his hand very early on in this world title match. We can see the game plan here of Kevin, as you said, to go to the body of Bibiano Fernandez. They believe that's the weakness. They believe that's the chink in the armor of Bibiano Fernandez.
This is how he likes to set up, right there to the low, right there. No denying that it happened. You can almost hear the crack of the groin right there. But Bibiano shakes it off, being the pro that he is, ready to put in work.
They recommence here in the first round of action. Look for the body work again from Belingon, the man with the flowing mullet. Fernandez, the bantamweight champion. The greatest champion in one history. Never beaten here in one.
Bibiano's got that reach advantage. I like seeing him throw out that jab, start testing the distance.
Oh, he just clicked Bibi on the jaw with that short left hand. Bibi dropping low levels to try and lock onto a leg to take down Belingon. Belingon does not want to go to the ground with Fernandez. Fernandez, double leg here, trying to get the Filipino down. Belingon not going there, however. Body shot from Belingon.
This will be a good first test for Kevin Belingon's takedown defense. He looked stellar against Martin Nguyen in the takedown defense, but Bibiano is a different breed of grappler. Look at him attacking the legs. Look at Kevin, good defense so far. He's got to be careful. That's where you want to go.
Inside of half guard here, Bibi Fernandez, top position, peppering palm strikes to the side of the head of Kevin Belingon. Now Belingon finds himself in Bibi land. How does he defend against these several submission attempts on the ground and pound that Bibi can bring from these positions?
First thing he needs to do is take that right arm and start looking for an underhook. In half guard position, if he can get an underhook underneath the left arm of Bibiano, he's going to be able to turn onto his side. Now he's got the arms trapped on the other side, so he's got the half guard on the other side. That's what he needs to start doing. He needs to get one side on the underhook, because right now he's got his half guard on the left leg of Bibiano and the underhook on the other side, the right side of Bibiano. So he's kind of trapped himself in this position. Bibiano can apply pressure with his shoulder and look to pass the guard. Kevin needs to create movement in this space. He doesn't want to give Bibiano the opportunity to start setting things up.
Fernandez, a BJJ sensation, 5-time world champion, 3-time Pan American champion, has won 11 gold medals in elite BJJ competitions around the world. It's been an aggressive start from Bibi. Will try to finish it quickly and try and take Belingon into deep water. Fernandez has a proven gas tank. He's gone 5 rounds, 5 times in his career, winning all 5 times by decision.
No technique on the escape right there. Pure explosion to get out of the half guard there, Bibiano Fernandez.
Resets here, does Bellingon. Has power in the legs. Oh, turning back kick to the liver. And then one to the head. He tries to take his head off. The headache maker from Bellingon. He's brought the power early. And Fernandez looked a little shocked momentarily, especially the spinning hook kick to the head. There's another turning back kick to the liver.
He was right, they are definitely going after the body with that spinning back kick. And look how fast he comes out of that. There's almost no setup. He's not even throwing that hook. It's just an explosion into that turning back kick.
The liver, a very large organ in the upper right portion of the abdomen, a highly vascular area. A shot to the liver can be excruciatingly painful. Actually, most martial artists will say the most painful way to get knocked out is with a liver shot. Turning back into the liver again there from Bellingon. It's about the size of a football, the liver. Right side of the body. Mostly protected by the rib cage, but still slightly exposed. And if you dig in between the 9th and 10th ribs, you hit that vagus nerve, it can close down the entire body. That's what Bellingon's looking to do with his turning back kick. There's one for Biggie Fernandez. But my word, what a start here from KEVIN Bellingon. He went straight to the game plan. He showed his hand. There's the new VP, Misha Tate. There's Mighty Mouse, Demetrius Johnson. So many luminaries here cage-side in Singapore for one championship.
This is what they're watching. That spinning back kick landed not close to the liver, but up top a little bit. That one was hunting again after it. He is repeatedly going after that. But that up top kick was a beautiful spinning heel kick. Caught Bibiano high on the guard. Veteran that he is, caught that.
Okay, Mitch, play coach for a moment. If you team Lakay, what are you telling KEVIN Bellingon to do?
KEVIN Bellingon is putting things together beautifully right now. Their game plan is working to the T. I'd like to see KEVIN Bellingon set that up a little bit, throw the jab, get him thinking about the hands first. Get Bibiano lift his hands up, then spin the attack to the body. Bibiano, he's got to move forward. He's a little bit tentative there in the last about 90 seconds of that first round. He started to slow down a bit. He was watching careful to the body. I like to see Bibiano throw the hands and start to chain wrestle with him. Back KEVIN up against the cage and take him down and grind on him.
Singapore has been a happy hunting ground for Bibiano Fernandez. It was here in 2013 that he won the title, or to unify the one bantamweight world title by beating Su Chul Kim. Oh, good right hand, stiffly there from Bellingon. Bibi tries to thread the right hook, turning back into the liver. Bibi backs him up with the right hand. Double leg down from the Brazilian. Get the takedown, and we're back in Bibi land. The half guard position. Let's see what Fernandez can do. The takedown has come early in the second round.
And it was set up with the hands. He was able to utilize the boxing, back KEVIN up with the big right hand, get him up against the cage, and now he's grinding on him. Now Bibiano's going to start to slowly and methodically work on KEVIN. He's got to slow him down a little bit. He's got to get KEVIN to expend some energy. KEVIN is extremely explosive. That's how he got out of the first exchange here on the ground. He was able to just throw Bibi off on him. He's the explosion. The fast twitch muscle fiber of KEVIN Bellingon is at an all-time high. Bibiano needs to slow him down.
It's got to serve well mentally for KEVIN Bellingon that he's out of the first round. Last time they met in 2016, Bibiano tapped out Bellingon with a Kimura in just 4 minutes and 4 seconds. Here he is in the second round, and Bellingon told us, I'm a completely different martial arts machine than I was last time we fought.
Every single one of Team Lakay always excels in the rematch. They go back, they've got their head coach who breaks everything down, and they always find a way to be much more successful in the second time around. When they run it back, Team Lakay, second team.
Now we're on 19 and 5, 11 finishes, including 8 knockouts, 9 of those in the very first round. Scramble here. Bellingon back to his feet. Seems to be overwhelming Filipino support for KEVIN Bellingon in the crowd here in Singapore tonight.
And again, he exploded out of the technique.
And the chants go up for KEVIN Bellingon, the underdog here in Singapore. Spinning gets out of the way. What a matchup for the Bantamweight Championship of the World. It's one championship, Heart of the Lion, live from the Singapore Indoor Stadium. Got the right hand cocked and ready here, Bellingon. Shifts off to his left. Bibi dead center of the cage. Jab there from Fernandez. Bellingon taking his time. Very patient match so far from Bellingon. Overhand right misses.
Everything Kevin throws is full force. There's no reading out process, no setup. Everything is just one big shot, trying to take that head off of Viviano Fernandez. But good eyes from the veteran, moving out well. So Kevin is extending.
My word! He got airball on that! Jump turning back kick to the belly button of Viviano Fernandez. He must have been half a foot off the ground, Nick. That was incredible.
You hear the crack that side kick.
Takedown there from Fernandez. Now the Brazilian up the intensity, up the aggression, takes the back of Bellingon. Here's Viviano. This is what Fernandez does so well. The body triangle locked on. And Bellingon's got no place to go. Bellingon could be in trouble here. Viviano goes for the arm, goes for the arm, goes for the arm. Can he find the finish? And Bellingon out of trouble.
Kevin Bellingon pushed the leg off of Viviano. A strength escape. Threw the arm off, or threw the leg off rather, saved the arm, but Viviano still taking it.
He resets the arm off. And Bellingon escapes. It's going bananas! The ground and pound from Bellingon!
Viviano is covered up. A lot of this is covered off. Those landed right there, though. Viviano's laughing. He's okay.
Have a look at Bellingon! It's a knockdown in Singapore!
Viviano still attacking off his back. Threw up an armbar attempt right there. Now he's got the high guard. Look for him to go for a triangle. One arm trap there on the side. Doesn't think to let it go. He's still got the arm trap. Looking for the arm bar.
Bellingon gets up some shots. That's 2 rounds down. This one is an absolute rip-snorter.
Kevin survived the back. Look at Bibi. Look at the way he's trapped that right and left arm. Throws the leg over. Look at Kevin. Get off me. Get that leg off me. He's okay. I'm okay. Get that leg off. Viviano covers back up. Still has that arm trap. Look how he traps the arm with his leg. Hooks in like he's doing a hamstring curl. Completely has the arm trap. Uses his right arm to attempt it again. Goes after it again. Kevin shrugs him off. Gets on top and drops the ground and pound. What a second round, Michael Chabello.
Kevin Bellingon more escaped than Michael Schofield in that round. And what have we got in store for you in the third? It's an absolute barn burner. Bellingon first to emerge from his stall. Let's go. Third round of 5. We are heading towards that deep water. Viviano's been there many times before. And this sellout crowd here in Singapore loving every moment of a truly epic main event. Let's see if Bellingon goes back to that river with the turning wushu back kicks. Bellingon began his martial arts career in wushu, was awarded a wushu scholarship to the University of Icoriatas, led his move to Bangyao City, and then of course joined the great team Lakay. There's a Philippines national wushu champion, and we've been seeing some of that wushu striking. Bellingon just falling short with that right hand. Overhand right there.
Let's go, Kevin.
There's the turning back into the midsection, trying to put their belly button through the back. Bibi measuring with the jab, resets now. Good right hand lead there from Fernandez.
It's the reach of Viviano. That's what makes him so effective on the stand-up. He just utilizes that reach so very well. You can see Kevin throws big, wide, looping shots. And you can see how his elbows are nice and flared. That leaves a hole right through the middle. Viviano is trying to exemplify, he's trying to exploit it, but Kevin is throwing everything with still 100% power.
His main sparring and training partner, Mighty Mouse Demetrius Johnson here courtside. Viviano Fernandez going for title defense number 10. Mighty Mouse has had 11 of them. Two amazing, complete martial arts warriors. Viviano Fernandez finding himself right now in the match of his life. The crowd in Singapore against him. Kevin Bellingon has brought the heat from the opening bell, but we saw the flash of Viviano, the flash of the Flash Fernandez in the second round when he came agonizingly close to taking home Kevin's arm.
Very close, but Kevin came just as close to going with the body. Those shots are going to start to pay dividends later in the match. They're going to start to wear down Viviano. Viviano is not as fast as slow, but he's still landing with these shots, Michael.
Splitted jab two from Viviano, left hook there from Bellingon. 2 minutes 40 remains, third round of 5. The Philippines versus Brazil. Almost caught him with the counter right hand there, and a snappy jab from Bellingon. But Viviano had the right idea. When Bellingon commits that turning back into the liver and he misses the target, the follow, the counter right hand could come smack bang on the kisser.
And where have we seen that before?
Martin Nguyen, give it to Edward Falayan.
That could be the answer to that little riddle right there. He's showing his hand. He says, I'm going to spin. Viviano has got to circle out to the side and land that hand on the right hand he's got.
Mitch, at any point here, do you feel that Bellingon is going to the well one time too many, hunting after that turning back into the liver, that it may become predictable and Vivi may start to really time off it?
I mean, he's probably up near the double digits in attempting that spin kick. Viviano's seen it, but he's got to avoid it. He can't take it over and over again. He's going to start to wear on him. And Kevin is throwing everything with full power. So you can see Kevin starting to slow down too. And listen to this crowd.
It's going to get a takedown. 1 minute 30 remains, third and 5. Out in the cage. Watching up the legs here, Fernandez.
Interesting. Viviano could have went into side control, but he chose to shove the legs between his legs, trap him, and slowly try to work his way into mount.
Let's go, guys, work! A tremendous contest right in front of our Chinese commentary team across the cage there. Top position, Kevin Bellingon. Hope you enjoy the approach. Live in 138 countries, all live and free on the One Super app as Bibi Fernandez mounts Kevin Bellingon.
And Bellingon's got 45 seconds here. He's got to hold on tight to those arms, but now they're starting to be sweaty, so Viviano slid the arm out. Now he's going to go. Look how he has that left arm there. He's nice and high. Kevin's got to pull him tight. It's a bad spot to be in, though. This sets up an armbar. Watch his knees. If he chooses to go high, oh, he goes flat. Applies the pressure there. Now he's, I think this is a ground and pound position right now.
20 seconds remains, third round.
That's the veteran right there, Viviano. He knows that they're slippery right now, so Kevin could pull out of an armbar. So he chose to go heavy hits and soften him up and end the round in a very dominant position.
Posture's up now, Fernandez tries to drop the anvils on the head of Bellingon. Sneaks in a right hand, 3 down, 2 to go.
That's a veteran move right there. He chose to not risk losing the position by going after the armbar. He flattened his hips out, softened Kevin up a little bit, went high right as the bell was about to ring, and just let the punches come down. And that, we don't go round by round, we go by the match in its entirety, but that is a great way to end 15 minutes right there, Mr. Schvello.
Star-studded Team Lakay in the corner of Kevin Bellingon. The landslide, Edward Falayan, who in a few weeks' time in Manila will take on Amir Khan for the World Lightweight Championship. There's Viviano Fernandez. You know he's seen it all before.
Fast and hard.
feel that Fernandez underestimated Bellingon at all, Mitch?
No, I don't think so. I think he's seen the past 6 matches. I think he's seen the improvements that Kevin's made, but he's also extremely confident in himself, and he knows the type of martial artist that he is, the type of athlete that he is, and also the type of strategist that he is. Everything that he's doing is very methodical at this point. These are the championship rounds. This is where Bibiano lives and breathes.
Let's go, guys.
The penultimate round. Jab here from Bellingon. Jab from Bibiano Fernandez. Spinning heel kick from Bellingon. Came close. Try to bring the heel to the temple. Cutting wushu side kick to the knee there. The common perennial nerve just above the knee. Jab from Bellingon. Trying to put down the points. Fernandez jab too. Didn't have the stance behind it though.
And he's still landing on Kevin, and that's what's giving him a little bit of just success in the stand-up, is he's still landing with these shots. And what that's going to do, it's going to create an opening for him to just like that, throw that overhand right, change levels, and go after those legs.
Two absolute warriors who have overcome a lot of adversity early on in life. Fernandez almost dying from malaria, contracted in the Amazon jungle where he was fending for himself and hunting and gathering as a 7-year-old. Bellingon had to go through some loss of family members, raiding of bandits in his childhood home in the Philippines, abject poverty. And here they are, both men, in the main event at the top of the martial arts world. We've won championship here in Singapore.
What to finish?
Jumped over the half guard there, landed inside control. Kevin starts to look a little bit fatigued. This is not something we're used to seeing. That's that explosion that we're talking about. You can't explode out of like that. You have to make sure you're technical. You still got to maintain that technique, especially with a grappler like Bibiano Fernandez.
Once again, we are in the deep quarter. As I said earlier, Fernandez 5 times in his career has gone the full 5 rounds, won all of those decisions.
What to finish?
Doesn't look like Bellingon's gas tank is slowing at all, even though he is the older statesman here. Side control for the Brazilian. 2 minutes 35 remaining, 4th of 5. The Bantamweight Championship of the world. Oh, elbow to the top of the head there from Bellingon, trying to open up a cut perhaps. Cuts in the hip a little here from side control to Fernandez. The media attention surrounding this main event all week here in Singapore. It's been extraordinary. So many photographers and reporters from newspaper, radio, television, websites. Some groundbreaking news released in One Championship this week.
Let's go, what to finish?
And we are seeing a fitting main event. Looks for the full mount as Fernandez slips out the back. He tries to take the arm. And once again, Bellingon is free. And this crowd loves it. Another escape from Bellingon.
Hard to finish an armbar this late in the match. They're so slippery, easy for them to pull out. But Bibiano, once he gets a hold of that arm, he's going to stay tight with it. But Kevin is still so explosive, he's able to just power out of these shots, or these attempts at submissions.
1:25 on the clock now. Bibiano's gotten Bellingon to deep water. You see that the aggressive striking is not fair as it was in the opening 2 rounds from Bellingon. It's still dangerous as ever. Is it demoralizing Mitch that Bibby's trying those arm bars and not securing them?
Not so much. I don't think he's demoralized. I think he's trying to figure out another solution. You could see him inside the side control, and he didn't want to give it up, but he's trying to finish. Bibiano is not the lay and pray. He's not going to stay there and just hold the position. He's going to try to finish you. He loves to finish his opponents, and he's always going to be looking for it. He made that as a calculated risk. It didn't pay off, but that's Bibiano Fernandez for you.
Fernandez controlling since 30 seconds remaining. Undefeated since 2010, Bibiano Fernandez. And what great names he's picked along the way.
Antonio Banuelos, Yoshiro Maeda, Koichi Okazaki, Sunchul Kim, Ueda, Daewon Kim, Tony Taru, Chris McCullough. Oh, he backs him up and he right hand! Bellingon explodes! And Bibi back to his feet. There's damage on the bridge of the nose of Bibi Fernandez. Another top-dropping right hand ends the round. We're going into the fifth and final. This is crazy!
That's the power of the silencer. Out of nowhere, the tide can change. He put Bibiano on his backside with that beautiful right hand. Look at Bibiano measuring, calculating, right through the middle with the right hand. Watch KEVIN Belingon using that power to slip his way out. The BJJ World Champion goes after the submission, has the armbar deep. Look at KEVIN. No, not today. This is my moment to shine. Beautifully done. But what does KEVIN still have? He still has that power in his right hand. The thunder in the right hand can be delivered at any moment. He's still dangerous. Even though he's tired, even though he's exhausted, he still has that one-hitter quitter, Michael.
Fifth and final round. 99% of pundits did not think it would get this far. But here we are, inside the sold-out Singapore Indoor Stadium for the Bantamweight Championship of the world. Who will prevail? They touch gloves. Outside leg kick from Fernandez, the champion. Outside leg kick again. What tremendous heart. What aggression, what power from the interim champion, KEVIN Belingon. Turning back kick to the liver from Belingon. All right, Mitch, with 4 minutes 30 remaining, what does Belingon need to do?
He's gonna have to land big. He's attacking that leg beautifully. See how Bibiano's limping a little bit on that leg? I think these things are starting to build up for him. But what's he doing? He's setting up that spinning back kick. He's gonna keep going to the well. He's gonna keep looking for that power. What it's gonna do is gonna get Bibiano to drop his elbows down to his body to protect the body shot. What's that gonna do? That's gonna open up the head. KEVIN Belingon can still come over the top with a beautiful right hand. Bibiano needs to work the jab. Needs to work the jab, set up that right hand, and look for the takedown. Put KEVIN on his back and grind on him for the next 4 minutes. But he's got to get at least 2 minutes on the ground in a dominant position.
Time is ticking down. Fernandez sends a cut. Inside leg kick to the right hand. Good combination of Fernandez. Jab there from Belingon. Belingon looks for the outside lead leg. Can't find it. Lots of swelling around the brow of KEVIN Belingon. Damage to the bridge of the nose of Bibiano Fernandez. High kick from Belingon. Fernandez saw that one coming. Jump turning back kick. Bon Jovi style. Shot to the heart. Bibi resets. Will one of these two men put their foot down and go for it? Throw caution to the wind. Alpha leather with 3 minutes remaining. Is it time to pull out all the stops? Leg kick there from Belingon and goes to the inside thigh.
Michael, at 20 minutes, I had Bibiano slightly ahead, even though he was knocked down by that right hand. But at this point, KEVIN is starting to inch forward. He's starting to land these strikes. He's starting to outstrike Bibiano Fernandez. He's starting to connect more.
You wonder if with his experience, Bibiano may be trying to go kleptomaniac and steal it in the final minute or so. Jab from Belingon. This one's close, there's no doubt about it. It could turn any moment.
This is an extremely close match. I think it might come down to the last 2 minutes. Either way, right now KEVIN's starting to find his rhythm. He's starting to land shots. Bibiano found his right home for that right hand just now.
Inside leg kick from Belingon, nice and high on that inside thigh.
There's a scoring, Michael. That's like the 5th one that's landed this round.
Belingon has been putting down the score with the striking here in the 5th. Bibi's got to change it up now. Got to go for something, either the strikes or look for that takedown. Jabs from both men.
I think he needs a takedown. He doesn't want to stand here with KEVIN lighting him up. That's what he goes after. Oh, KEVIN Gets away from Bibiano Fernandez. Can he do that for another 90 seconds and keep on his feet, keep going after that inside leg kick?
Oh, KEVIN Bellingon, a man who likes to raise chickens. Looked like a greased chicken as he escaped Bibiano Fernandez moments ago. Chance go up to Bellingon, big outside thigh kick from Fernandez. There's 1 minute 10 remaining for the Bantamweight Championship of the world. Leg kick again from Bellingon. No doubt he's won the striking in this final round. Jab again from Bibiano. What does Fernandez have left? He tries to catch him, but it's like catching greased lightning.
He's got to set that up better. He's got to throw those hands. He's got to get Kevin lifting up his hands to protect the head and then shooting for the takedown. Nice leg kick.
Capture off the leg kick with the right hand from Bellingon. Threads the jab, does Bibiano Fernandez. Under 40 seconds now. Leg kicks again from Bellingon.
30 seconds left in the
This is Bellingon's world, man.
And return the press from Bellingon. On the back foot and out striking Fernandez. Fernandez says come forward. Bellingon misses with the limb again. 15 seconds now. Is there one big salvo left? Is there a Hail Mary shot? Final 10 seconds. This place going crazy. Bellingon puts a fist in the air. He believes he's won it. And there it is. We're going down the judges in Singapore. What a match. What a main event. This is one championship.
How do you call that matchup, Michael Schiavello? What back and forth action. Every round was razor close. So many different variables go into judging this matchup. The striking superiority of KEVIN Bellingon, the shots landed by Bibiano Fernandez, the top control, the submission attempts. What an amazing unification bout between two world-class martial artists, two bantamweight world champions. Who is going to leave Singapore with the strap? Michael Schiavello.
Chatri Sitchin, the founder of One Championship, to present the belt to the winner. Will it be KEVIN Bellingon? Will it be Bibiano Fernandez? Wherever you're watching live in 138 countries, live and free on the One Super app. How do you score it? Does Bellingon claim his 20th career victory? Does Fernandez get his 23rd? Does Bellingon stop the streak of Fernandez, the winning streak that dates back to 2011? Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of battle, we turn now to the judges' scorecards. Judge number 1 calls this bout in favor of the red corner. Judge number 2 scores this bout in favor of the blue corner. And judge number 3 calls this bout in favor of your winner by split decision. And now, the undisputed one bantamweight champion of the world, KEVIN
KEVIN Bellingon, the bantamweight champion of the world. The reign of gold over the cage here in Singapore. And gold's gonna go over the shoulder of KEVIN Bellingon. Unbelievable scene.
Singapore! I am here with your winner, the new bantamweight, one world champion, Kevin the Silencer Bellingon! You just stopped the 8-year reign of the most dominant champion one championship has ever known, and you are now the bantamweight king. How do you feel, my friend?
First of all, I would like to thank God for this awesome victory, and to my sponsors, to my supporters, to all the fans, and of course to my team, to all the people who get support. Thank you very much. You know, Bibiano is a very tough opponent. I really get a hard time to beat him this night, but I respect him very much. It is an honor to fight such a great fighter, tough fighter. So, you know, I really train hard for this match because I know BB is a tough fighter. So, I think I deserve this victory.
Team Lakay always excels in the rematches. Every time you guys get to run it back, you do better and better. You told me that your coach told me that the secret was to attack the body. You wanted to go over and over to the body, soften him up there, and that's what you did. In the replays, we've got to take a look at some of this action. You were explosive in your escapes. Over and over, he tried to attempt submissions and you exploded out of it. You never got tired, you continually worked. Talk us through, what was the game plan?
Well, you know, the game plan is to knock him out, but you know, BB is a very tough fighter. We saw something on his previous fight that his body is not that good to absorb a punch or a kick, so I kept on throwing kicks, but he has a good defense. So he's really a very tough opponent for me.
Absolutely amazing. Singapore, please make some noise for both these warriors. Bibiano Fernandez